What's going on, Flicks Talkers? Welcome back to another first time watch. This time, Hercules in New York. I can't believe I'm saying it. I'm going back to the 60s, guys, but the late 60s, almost the 70s, and we get introduced to a young Arnold Schwarzenegger. An Arnold that I've never seen before, guys. I'm a huge Arnold fan. Grew up on a lot of his films in the 80s, 90s, and to this day, I still love me some Arnold. I still think he's doing his thing. He is awesome. But now I get to see where he got his acting start. Even watching his documentary, it was definitely apparent that he was gonna be a star. Whether it be in the world of fitness, whether it be in the world of acting, I knew this guy was gonna be a behemoth and, dare I say, an actual Hercules. He was our own Dwayne Johnson before The Rock, and I really don't know too much about this film at all whatsoever, other than it's a debut from Arnold, 1969, and it's rated G for some reason, so alright, but before we get into everything, guys, if you could hit that thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. If you guys do like content like this, reactions, I do live shows on the channel, so make sure to check that out, and consider subscribing today and joining the Flicks Talk family. Alright guys, let's get into my first time watch for Hercules in New York.
A legendary hero walked godlike upon the earth. Sometimes.
Why can't I go? I only want to browse around.
You'd only get into trouble.
Is that him talking?
I'm bored.
Don't interrupt your father.
Did they dub his voice?
Let me be the judge of that. I'm tired of the same old faces.
He sounds like an old Bruce Lee English dubbed movie. Oh, this is wild already. Wasn't expecting that, guys. Alright, now Flicks Talkers, let me make something perfectly clear. I had no clue that there was two audio versions of this movie right here, and unfortunately I got the one that was dubbed over. I thought it was so ridiculous I couldn't stop laughing, so I want to bring it to you in its original form. So Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger, if you ever watch this, I am just so sorry I did you a disservice to you and my Flicks Talk fan base. Alright guys, let's get back to the movie in its original form. Arnold Stang? Arnold Strong?
He's only a demigod. He gives himself airs his mortal birth does not warrant.
Does this mean I have Zeus's permission to leave?
It means you will stay.
Nobody will stop me.
How dare you address such remarks to your father?
It's easy.
Perhaps this will teach you respect for your elders.
Hercules is half mortal. He may be killed. He's only a spoiled youth. Zeus, save him.
I don't know if this is supposed to be serious or funny, but the ADR is so terrible. Oh my God. I think I got my answer.
Let us see what he is doing now.
So is that what he did? He zapped him to Earth?
What were you doing out there in the water?
Swimming.
100 miles from the nearest land?
I fell.
Fell. Yes. Then get him wet clothes you can that might fit him.
Jeez, he's huge in this movie.
Where do you think you're going?
Sure.
The captain give you permission?
Hercules goes where he wishes.
Not on this ship, you don't. Now get your carcass below.
Get yours.
Hey, you guys! $20 for the first man that flattens them.
Arnold's like, yeah, buddy, let's go. Oh, crap.
What's the matter with you? Let go of that.
He's holding a forklift going forward. Did he just do that just to show his strength?
Good, huh?
Food for the gods.
Yeah, well, I get them from a bakery in Brooklyn, you know, called Food from the Gods Bakery. Say, where you guys want money?
Oh, I do not have any money.
You don't have any money?
How about that beats, huh?
No, look, buddy, you see, I'm running.
How you done, you deadbeat?
How dare you touch
That was easy. Oh crap, let's see what's gonna happen here. He's gonna push over his chariot. They should just rename this movie Arnold's Day Out.
Well, I should hope so.
Oh, I remember this guy. He was in Return of the Living Dead. Oh, I love that movie. This was about 15 years before that movie, though. you gotta flex on him real quick, just to throw the javelin. Gotta do the titty dance. Gotta do the titty dance real quick.
Well, around 4 then.
Great.
And bring your friend along.
So from what I actually read and heard, this is not too far-fetched of how they actually discovered Arnold. Kind of like fresh off the boat, pretty much. And he was approached by someone who I believe was an agent or some kind of talent scout. And, you know, like what he saw just physically, and he wanted to put him in movies. So I think this is kind of based on the true life story of Arnold. Arnold Strong, Arnold Strang, whatever you want to call him before he was Schwarzenegger. He's on her.
You just remind me of someone.
Oh, really? Someone you know?
A goddess.
A goddess.
Hey, what's happening?
Is he your lover?
My what?
Hey, mister, watch your talk.
Please, Mr. Hercules, please.
I don't even think there's a script for this movie. I think he's just walking around really thinking he's Hercules.
Business is he in?
Mr. Steal Your Girl. The worst lighting ever, by the way. Can't even see Arnold's face.
Escape from zoo. One 600-pound grizzly bear.
This is we're supposed to live on top of it, and I believe
I swear, if he ends up fighting this little bear, I'm gonna lose it. Oh my god. Is that some guy in a suit? Yeah, it definitely is. He went from like a little cub to like a full-grown man size. You can't see anything in this shot. What is this? Oh my god. What the hell? Look at how dirty that back of that carriage looks. Jesus Christ. That's New York for you. It makes sense. I mean, in a weird world, this would make sense for him to make money that way.
Saw your boy, and I hope so.
These guys are like straight into the 30s. What year is this supposed to? I thought this was supposed to be the 60s.
Sign your name. Fat Lips and Nitro and me will take care of everything.
Oh, so I'm gonna pull out my Tommy gun. Was that a blooper they left in? I don't know why. This movie is very intriguing, interesting, and just an anomaly. It's an oddity. I don't know, man. There's something about it that keeps me watching it.
Greetings, Hercules.
Mercury. What brings you down here?
You. To ask you in Zeus's name to return to Olympus with me.
I don't wish to return yet.
Zeus insists on it.
I like it down here.
But Zeus has another instrument to punish those who offend him. Nemesis.
He wouldn't send her after me.
I am to convey Hercules to the underworld kingdom of Pluto.
If it is Zeus' thought that Hercules should reside in hell, I have a keener one for him. Open the face of this ring. Pour the powder within into Hercules' drink. Then he will become as other men. No better.
Once again, the night shots, the inside, the dark area shots are extremely dark. Good lord. This is the Blu-ray copy that I have, by the way. It looks terrible. So now Hercules, the demigod, is now pure mortal now. So he's going to feel it more than he did before. He's throwing a little tantrum.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a hand for Hercules. A real effort. A real effort.
I could not lift it. My strength. It seemed all gone.
Well, come on. We gotta get out of here. There's no time to get ready. Come on, we'll go this way. Down a fire escape.
These dudes are rolling around in a station wagon. Oh my god. What is happening? What is this movie right now? What is this movie right now? Oh my gosh.
Hey, mister! Wait for your sauerkraut!
Wait for your sauerkraut. The chariot owner is chasing after Arnold, and the guy that was serving the sauerkraut to the chariot owner is running after him as well. This is goofy. Oh my god. It's almost turned into like a Monty Python skit. Oh no.
I will discuss this with you later.
I love how Zeus has a physical lightning bolt instead of just creating the effect or something out of his hand. God, this is so low budget. This fighting looks so fake, man. Like, these punches are not connecting. What is this guy doing up here? What was that? Was that supposed to be like a big climactic part in this scene right here? Well, that was very underwhelming.
Mighty Zeus has more wisdom than Hercules. He knew better what is best for him.
Please, mighty Zeus, relent!
Herc!
This guy's like a cartoon character, man.
Guy in the world.
He kind of looks like Woody Allen a little bit.
Trying up, but a nothing like me.
Don't grieve, my friend. In the memory of leaflets, separation may have acquired happiness all its own.
Herc?
I enjoyed knowing you, my little friend.
Ain't I never gonna see you again, Herc? I mean, ain't you never coming back? Even for a visit? It's sure gonna be lonesome for me again. I didn't just imagine all them things, did I? It wasn't like what the head shrinkers call wishful thinking. Was it, Herc?
This is kind of sad for a little Pretzi. I can't believe they did a montage of the movie I just saw. So no consequences for her. I mean, for pretty much turning him to a mere mortal, as they call it. Hope nothing else in this movie makes sense, so why not? Oh my god. Dude, he looks like a Hasidic Jew. Or a rabbi. Wow. And that ends Hercules 1969. Hercules in New York. Alright guys, I also think it's funny and interesting to note that there was no credits whatsoever after that ending scene, the end. It just faded out and that was it for the movie. So I found out the budget was $300,000, extremely tight, small budget. It was Arnold's first film. Man, him and Pretzi just taking on New York. It was the weirdest movie I have ever seen. And though I got to know a little bit more about Greek gods, kind of, some of their characteristics and some of the names and I guess their place in Hercules' life, that was interesting. That was cool because I don't know too much about Greek mythology, literally nothing about it. So that was a little information for me. But other than that, this movie was awful. Some of the comedic beats were on. The writing was just dumb and witty and, you know, it landed sometimes. Most of the time it really didn't. The Pretzi character was definitely one of my favorites besides Arnold, or whatever they're going to call him, Arnold Strong. Hercules, I'll just say Hercules in this movie was just there to be a force to be reckoned with, you know? I mean, didn't really have any acting chops, obviously, it's his first gig, but I can't believe they dubbed over his voice. I mean, they were calling him a foreigner in the movie. Why did they just keep his original accent that he has to this day? This baffles me. I mean, I understand it. I'm sure it wouldn't have translated well, no pun intended, to American audiences maybe. I don't know. But Also, this is a G-rated movie. I guess this is before the PG rating. Nothing in this was explicit whatsoever, really. I mean, other than fighting scenes, maybe. But I'm guessing just G for general audiences, and PG is parental guidance. I don't know. I recently saw Jaws, and that was PG, and there was people getting their legs bitten off. So, all that being said, guys, my final rating for this, because I didn't want to take it too seriously, Hercules in New York, God, I gotta give it a miserable 2 out of 5, guys, saying it's a movie, I guess. I mean, things just kind of happen. It's just really like Hercules Day Out, like I had said earlier in the review. And there really wasn't any rhyme or reasoning for things other than him kind of living out what seemed like weeks in New York. He had to make money to survive. That's it, showing off his muscles and whatnot. Him losing his muscles, his powers, his strength for a while. And then him finally crawling back, begging Zeus to bring him back so he can become a god again, I guess. I don't know how that's even possible, but that's how it was, guys. And Pretzi credit at the end. Yeah, it's 2 out of 5, and I probably would not recommend this to anybody. Maybe a drinking game or something, I don't know. Viewer beware, though. Alright, guys, and if you did appreciate my reaction, my first time watching Hercules in New York, please hit me with that big thumbs up. I always do appreciate it, and it helps the channel out immensely. And consider subscribing today to become part of the Flix Talk family, and make sure to hit that bell notification to always get notified about future videos like this. Alright, guys, till next video, I'm gone. Peace.